All right, we are live here in Internet Land inside the WQLZ Green Room. It's Lars, and I'm honored today to be joined by the band Sons of Silver. What's going on, guys?
We're just here in the studio right now, getting ready to get through another day of coronavirus.
Well, let's start. Well, first of all, let's go around the room. We got Pete. We're talking to right now. We got Dave on drums. Then we got Adam on bass and Kevin on guitar.
Yep. And then in the other room, we have Brina, our keyboardist, who's also our engineer. So she can't quite split duties, and engineering is a little more important than the keyboards at the moment.
Well, you mentioned coronavirus and how much it has changed things. Tell me about being a musician, where so much of it is that interaction and just that feeling with a live audience. What has it been like not having that for you guys for how many months now?
It's been quite a few months now, and it's, on one side it's a bummer because obviously that's probably the number one reason we do this, aside from just hanging out with each other. But at the same time, we're making the most of it individually, fixing up our homes. I think Dave's fixing up his roof right now, and Adam's been working on his doors and doorknobs. Kevin's, what have you been doing with your? Yeah, everything and nothing. Bringing out the same. So I mean, seriously, it get some time at home. And at the same time, though, now we're back in the studio. Today's our first day actually in the studio. We'll be recording after our parents here and working on some new songs. So that's cool. But it's a little tough. I could tell you otherwise, but it's
I'm sure
it's tough.
It's a learning process. You mentioned about recording. I watched an interview you did recently talking about sometimes you guys only take like 10, 15 minutes to get a song kind of put together and recorded. What does that say about how close-knit of a group you guys have become? Because, I mean, Tool, Guns N' Roses, sometimes takes them 13 years to put out an album, and here you guys are recording like 10, 15 minutes.
We like to work fast, really fast. We don't like to waste a lot of time. We like to go through things quick, talk overthinking. No. Usually what it is, I think that was taken a little too far. What it is, we'll be in the recording studio jamming on ideas, and when we spark on something, it usually the essence of it will come together in 10, 15, 30 minutes. And that doesn't mean it's finished by any means, but the guts are there. The verses, the choruses, musically, a lot of the key lyrics, they're there. And that usually happens really fast. And then we may take another week or two to hone it in, a few hours here, a few hours there.
Tell us a little bit. We're with Sons of Silver. Tell us a little bit about how this band came together, because you've all been in different bands throughout your careers. How did you know each other, and how did this band grow into being what it is right now?
Well, it started really with Adam. I mean, it started with me because I had these songs I was playing live acoustically. But I wanted to get out and start playing with a band. I called up Adam. Adam and I were in a band called Last December several years ago. We've stayed close, best of friends. Can I say that? We're best of friends? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's right. We've shared the same bed and small hotel rooms a few times, other sides. And but seriously, actually, that is serious.
Feet up, one person's feet up top, and that kind of thing to make sure you're all.
No, we sleep toe to toe, face to face.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. That's a close knit group. No wonder you can record
cheek to cheek. No, seriously. You have those leg warmers there, Adam? But no, seriously. So we after that band split up, we were doing a lot of session work together, some other side projects, and I called him up and said, "Hey, I got these acoustic songs. I started playing with Brina. We're bored. We want a band." So what do you think? He said, "Let's do it." And he called up Dave. Dave heard the stuff. Dave was into it. Dave, we said, "Hey, we need a guitarist." Dave mentioned Kevin. Kevin came in. We played like I think about a half of a song together, and we all kind of looked at each other and was like, "Oh yeah, this is it." And that was it.
Very cool. So kind of a collaborative effort now. And what was it like trying to find your groove as a band?
A lot of hard work on the road, lugging your amps around, and playing clubs that you'd played at a few years before again, and going, "Wow, we're doing this again, huh?" No, it wasn't something we really had a plan to do. We were just basically, we started out. It was a solo artist project. everyone's sort of quote unquote backing me up with a lot of input. As that evolved, as we spent a lot of time together, and I mean a lot of time on the road, in the studio, and the likes, our natural chemistry took over, and we just started writing together more and more, and it got to the point where we were exclusively writing together, and we enjoy it. I mean, I know, when we all come into the studio, we've all had past experiences where sometimes you go in with a group of people and you're like, yeah, okay, we'll get through this. This will be cool. We actually look forward to it, to hang out with each other and making music, eating donuts, talking politics, talking sports, so it's all a real, passion, labor of love thing. Did I say that okay?
Okay. Well, you guys are all set up, ready to play. Enough of me, John. People are coming here to listen to the music. So what do you got for us? You're going to play here today?
Excuse me 1 second there, a little driveway.
Fine. Yeah,
we're gonna play. We got a great Lawrence Welk song.
Oh, nice.
It's called "Bring Down the Bubbles."
1 and a 2 and a 3.
Exactly. We got our single. Read Them Their Rights. It's our first single. It's in the top 40 of radio right now. We found out today it's at number 36.
Awesome.
So it's exciting for us, and it's exciting for us now to play this acoustically in our studio for the first time. This is our first live stream event.
World premiere live stream. I like it.
Yeah. So should we do it?
Yeah.
All right. Are you counting it, Dave, or okay? Yeah. You blame, you taunt, you drop on American bombs. You bang your drums, you sing on American songs. Everyone who walks a big walk. Everyone who talks a big talk. Read them their rights. You thrill your crowd, you feed on American doubt. You say, unite, you lead on American times. Everyone who walks a big walk. Everyone who talks a big talk. Read them their rights. I said everyone who shocks just a shock. Read them their rights. Whoa, one by one. Read them their rights. Whoa, watch them run. Read them their rights. Whoa, time is gone. Read them their rights. Whoa, lock them up. Read them their rights. You fake your facts. You fly on American flags. You name your price. You break on American crimes. Everyone who walks a big walk. Everyone who talks a big talk. Read them their rights. I said everyone who shocks just a shock. Read them their rights. Whoa, one by one. Read them their rights. Whoa, rock and roll. Read them their rights. Whoa, time is gone. Read them their rights. Whoa, lock them up. Read them their rights. Everyone talks a big talk. Everyone shots just a shot, read them their right. Whoa, one by one, read them their right. Whoa, watch them run, read them their right. Whoa, time is gone, read them their right. Whoa, lock them up, read them my right.
There we go. It's Sons of Silver inside the QLZ green room playing their song, reading their rights from their Doomsday Noises EP. And people would think maybe because of the release date that this was something obviously related to what's going on in the world right now. But you actually wrote a lot of these songs before all the craziness in the world kind of went to hell in a handbasket.
Yes, we wrote all these songs last year. I like to remind Brina, who happens to be my wife as well, that she's living with or working with a group of prophets, but she doesn't like hearing that. You know, I walk in and said, "Honey, you shouldn't go into that room." She said, "Why?" I know why. You don't want to find out why. No, seriously. Yeah, we did, and it's you know, I guess we had our hands on the pulse a bit.
Technology's obviously changed. We're talking about right now. This is the live. That was the first time ever you guys played that on a live stream. Is technology kind of a double-edged sword nowadays in the music industry, and the fact you can get your music out to people quicker? But I also feel like we've kind of lost the art of putting together a complete album anymore.
I think so. I mean, in the sense that, like, I know Breen and I purposely make an effort now to play albums at home, even if we're streaming them. We have our vinyl player. Adam and his wife Linda regularly supply us with a bunch of vinyl because they have their hookups for that. So we're always spinning albums now, which is nice. But I don't know. What do you guys think, Kevin? Is it? Yeah, Kevin misses them. Dave, do you miss long play versus? Yeah, Dave, the same thing. Adam.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice, like you said, double-edged sword. You got a lot of more flexibility now.
Yeah. I think they can coexist well. It's like anything else. If you happen to manage yourself well, you know.
Right. Yeah, and so you just released Doomsday Noises. You say you were going to be recording and hit the recording, and right after you end with here. What's coming up next for the band? Then you got other EPs you get looking ready to release, new material we're going to see soon, or? Yeah,
we have we're going to release single versions of a couple songs on this album, or this EP as well. But we actually have the next EP pretty much done in the can. The songs are all tracked, finishing up a couple vocals now, and in mix mode. So we're getting back in now to basically, start recording for what would be coming out sometime next year, be it an EP, LP, singles. We don't know, but we have quite a bit of material and stuff we feel really, really good about, and it follows up, very strongly from this EP as far as showing who we are as a band and the scope of what we like to do.
Before we let you go and get back to what you're doing, you guys have come from so many different backgrounds. What is the best bill you've ever played on, and why would you say that bill is the best one you've ever played on?
Well, I have to defer that to these guys. So let's start with Adam.
There's been so many cool things. I remember years ago, I was backing up an artist, and we played in Paris, and we opened for Steve Winwood. I thought that was pretty cool.
Holy crap!
That is cool. You never told me that. I know everything about you.
Andrew Dorf.
Oh, is that with Andrew Dorf?
Oh, in Paris.
Right on, Kevin.
Probably a festival with Cheap Trick, where their trailer was right next to us, so got to meet them a little bit and stuff. Super cool guys, amazing band.
How was it hard to walk around Rick's 8 guitar thing that he has? I mean, did you get hit with that on accident, or?
Oh, they didn't let me anywhere near that.
You told me you took one. It's the missing one they've been hunting for. Dave?
Well, the Hall of Fame, I'd say, because I love ELO. We got to play with ELO. They played that night.
You're going to score big points with somebody else who works at the station. ELO is their favorite band of all time. So, Dave, you just got big points.
Awesome. Yeah.
How about you, Pete? I mean, what is the best bill you played on?
My favorite show I ever did a bill with?
Yeah.
Candlebox. We had a couple great runs with them. I'd say, though, maybe not a show we did with them, but I have a story. The 30-second version is that I had a roommate who was working at a Four Seasons hotel, asked for demo tapes, gave her demo tapes. She said, "When's your next show?" I said, "It's Friday." She said, "I'm bringing some friends." She brought a few guys from AC/DC.
Oh, Jesus.
Including Brian Johnson. We're playing at a tiny club called the Coconut Teaser, which is now closed here in Los Angeles. And we get in about 2 or 3 songs, and I hear it was a packed house, low stage, so the lights are right on you. You can't see past 2 people, but I hear, "All right," blah, 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 and some guy screaming out and moves his way to the front of the stage, and it's Brian Johnson. And I was like, oh my God. So we finished the set. He and one of the other guys in the band, forgive me, I don't remember which one it was, and a crew person were there. We finished our set. It's like a load on, load off thing. And as we were loading off, Brian and the guys jump on stage and they start loading off our gear for us. And he actually had my green matchless. Yeah. And he had in his arms. I said, "Well, what are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I used to do this before I was in the band." And I was like, blah, 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 blah. So we spent the whole night together. The club closed up a whole wing for us. We drank beers all night. And all I remember him saying was, "It's hard. It's going to be 25 years before you make it." And I'm thinking, 25 years.
So from now on, in all your liner notes, you should put AC/DC once roadied for us.
You know what? I never thought about that. That's true. Yeah.
That should be in all liner notes. So the band so famous, AC/DC roadied for us.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Sons of Silver, it's been. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's nothing. No, don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, Sons of Silver, thank you guys so much. Pete, Dave, Adam, Kevin, Brina, also in the booth there. Appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to us. Where can people find you guys on the socials and online?
Just Google Sons of Silver. That's the best way to find us. Facebook, our website, Instagram, all those places, and go to your streaming services: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube. Follow us on our YouTube channel, and just put in Sons of Silver. Fortunately, there's not a lot of competition for that name, so it's pretty easy to find.
That's awesome. That's a key. That's a big key. Well, thank you guys again. We're glad we could be your guinea pigs for this live stream thing, and best of luck going forward.
All right. Thank you so much. Hope to talk to you guys again soon.
Definitely. Take care.
Bye.